Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Kevin Helm. I'm the Executive Director for the Michigan PGA. And I welcome you to the awards presentation for the 2010 Tournament of Champions. I'd like to start, we're going to recognize a lot of great performances today in this awards ceremony, but I'd like to start with some thank yous first. We have a tremendous partner here in Boyne, Stephen Kircher. I want to thank Stephen not only for his vision creating this event, but also for all they do to support golf in this championship. This is the 19th year, believe it or not. Stephen, it doesn't seem like it was that long ago. But 19th year, and they continue to support this, not only by doing a great job hosting it, but they're also the lead sponsor, the title sponsor of this championship, and they really support golf throughout Michigan. And not just Stephen, but the entire team here at Boyne is a treat to work with. Two of the department heads with is our staff when we run the event here, but then they also have a great support staff that work with them. Bernie Friedrich, VP of Golf and Retail Operations. Bernie, thank you for all you do.
A finish like that before?
Oh, that was pretty exciting. That not really what I anticipated, but it was a good finish right to the end, that's for sure.
It's a big story, no matter how you cut it.
The young man will have some learning experience from this for sure, and hopefully he can get past that and learn from it and keep improving. He's a great player.
I'd like to recognize Dan Turcott also. Dan is as a PGA professional here at Boyne Mountain. His main role with this event is the Pro-Am, and he does an outstanding job along with the rest of the staff. 41 teams this year, which is exciting. One more team than last year, and one of the best turnouts ever. So he does a great job with the Pro-Am, and if you haven't participated, any of you, please check that out next year. It's a great time, and they do a wonderful job hosting it. Casey Powers, head professional in the Alpine. Casey, thank you to you and your staff. Mike Fay, PGA professional here as well. Mike does a great job working with Tim and Justin and our staff. You make it easy for us to run the tournament, so thank you to you and your crew. And Mark Scope, I don't know if Mark is here, the golf course superintendent. Mark does an outstanding job year in, year out. We had tremendous compliments from the players on the condition of the golf course, so please pass along our thanks to Mark and his entire crew. The volunteers really elevate this championship to a special event. They do a great job spotting balls, shuttling, you name it. They fill a lot of roles out there. I'd like to recognize Carl and Sue Sharon. They lead up the volunteer crew here at Boyne. They do an outstanding job. So I want to thank Carol, as well as our staff, Tim Salata and Justin Phillips. They do an outstanding job. A lot of it's behind the scenes, but we really appreciate all you do to run a great championship. Just a few more, bear with me. Our scoreboard staff, Mary McNamara, does the main board. She always does a great job. And Jen Powers did the media board this year. Jen and Mary, thank you for another great job. Again, here at Boyne, a lot of this event is to get the publicity out through the media, print, radio, television. Julie Ard and Aaron Ernst from here at Boyne do a great job coordinating that effort along with Tim High, who runs the media center. I want to thank them for their efforts. They do a great job publicizing this event and getting the results out. At this time, I'd like to bring up Stephen Kircher, and he'll make a few comments as the host here at Boyne.
Well, obviously this was a textbook finish in terms of the vision that we had with this tournament, and having a threesome like that running down to the end and having it so tight, and it's everything that Ken Devine and I ever imagined could have occurred. And we've had some great storylines, and this certainly is the top of the heap. And there was some analogies made to the British Open last year where Tom Watson almost made a historic victory. And the difference between Tom Watson and you, Henry, is you're 15 and he's 60 now. So you've got a lot more of these in front of you. So, enjoy it, learn from it. And I know Andy and everybody who played with you. I mean, it was fun to watch. And I think we're all proud of you and obviously what's happened in this tournament. So, and congratulations, Andy, and Allison too. Fantastic finish. So, thank you from Boyne.
Thank you, Stephen. Before we get to the champion presentation, we do want to recognize a few great performances. As you know, we have juniors, women, seniors, professionals, amateurs, all different segments of golf represented here. So just a few of the categories, I'd like to recognize those that played extremely well this week. Senior amateur, the low senior amateur this year, John French shot 1 over par 217. It's good to see John playing so well. Our low senior professional, Dave Kendall, who also happens to teach Henry. Dave Kendall played great this week, shot 5 under par 211. Congratulations, David. Low female professional, obviously in our final group, Allison Fouch had a terrific week. Didn't finish quite like she wanted to, but she is a terrific player. I know she's going to have a great rest of the season out there on the LPGA. 6 under par 210. Congratulations. Not much secret in, I guess, who the low amateur was. Henry looked so good there for so long. You had just a terrific week. It was inspirational watching you play this week. Henry Doe, all 15 years of him, shot 7 under par, 209. Congratulations, Henry. And at this time, we're going to recognize our champion. And Stephen and Bernie, if you want to come forward, you can help hand out some of the awards. Andy's been knocking on the door here in a lot of major tournaments here in Michigan, and obviously he's won on the Canadian Tour. He's obviously a great player, and it was we knew when he was on the leaderboard it was going to be he'd be right there at the end, and he certainly made some big putts there coming down the stretch. Andy finished at 9 under par 207. Congratulations, Andy. If you'd like to make a few comments.
Wasn't the finish we were all expecting. I definitely wasn't. It was a pleasure playing with you, Henry and Allison. Like Steven said, it's what the vision of the tournament was all about, and it was a blast. I thought we were going to go back to 18 for one more, but you know, like everyone said, you'll learn from this stuff, and it makes you a better player, and that's you're going to be here again, no doubt. Thanks to Boyne, thanks to everyone, all the volunteers, especially the live scoring, everybody at home, and everybody that's following the tournament that couldn't be here really appreciates the scoring. And yeah, all the volunteers, my family and girlfriend that made the trip. Here we go. It's always fun to win, but it's more special when family are here. So thanks everyone. I really appreciate it, and see you next year.
One thing your victory simplified, and Henry, we were talking about all day ago, what are we going to do with the membership that you received for winning this tournament into the Country Club of Boyne? And this jacket is both emblematic of your victory here as a champion of the tournament champions, as well as your membership into...
I appreciate it.
Great. We also didn't have a size, Henry, that was going to fit very well. You would have gotten the jacket, just the membership. I don't know what the restrictions are, but congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Next, you have a nice crystal trophy there from Sterling Cut Glass. Congratulations, Andy. And your name now will be etched on the Walter Berkemo Trophy. Obviously, there's some great champions and great names on there. Obviously, yours is very fitting, and it will be there forever. Congratulations. And last, but certainly not least, as I mentioned, he's out traveling, playing the Canadian Tour. So some travel money and tournament expense money. The check for $10,000. Congratulations to our champion, Andy Matthews. That concludes the award ceremony. Thank you everyone for coming out and playing and for spectating and volunteering. Please travel safely on your way home, and we look forward to seeing you next year back here at Boyne Mountain. Thank you.
Thanks.